Here we are today with our third installment on how to have a good and wonderful transition to your new priest. Now remember, the first week what I talked about was to allow for the uniqueness of your priest to show forth. To remember that your priest can't be Chris, it can't be Lee, it can't be David, can't be Jim, and can't be me. So celebrate the uniqueness of your new priest and allow your new priest to get to know you and for you to get to know their system and how they want to do things. The second in our series here is that the suggestion is made that you step forward and volunteer and become a part of what your new priest is trying to create, so that together you go forward into the future. And now the third installment, which to me it would seem like it's a no-brainer. But in reality, it's something that we have to actually think about. And that is pray. Pray for what's going to happen. People mistakenly think that during a time of transition, in turn to time is just a time of waiting and that nothing is happening. But it is really the most unique opportunity and time to prepare, to get ready, to recenter yourselves. And the time of waiting is also the time of intense prayer. When some tragedy happens in this world, we have a phrase that we use all the time, which is very frustrating to me, is that when everything else, all the other things that could be done to help with the tragedy or with whatever's going on, the statement will be made, we've done everything now. The only thing left to do is pray. That is the wrong order. Prayer is not the last defense, but your first defense. And never forget that. Pray for your new priest. You don't know this person yet, but God already knows who it's going to be. And then I invite you to pray for the church and get excited and energized about what everybody is going to be able to do going forward. Do this daily and picture the rest of your church doing it also. And just start getting excited, okay? The power of prayer cannot be overstated. The mistaken understanding of some is that prayer is turning a need over, just giving it to God, and then you're released. You can move on with your life. And I don't think that's what prayer is at all. I'd like to invite you to think of prayer instead of this thing as a partnership, as not dumping on God, but going and being a part of and becoming a part of what the prayer is and joining with God. Think of it as like the buddy system. We all teach our kids not to go anywhere or do anything without someone with them. Well, think about God that way too. God does all God can do from the universe side of your prayer, and then God relies on us to do all we can do from the human side, because we are literally the hands and heart of God as being human beings. That is our job. That's power too. Your intent with praying is to become one with God and to partner with God, and it would change outcomes. And also, I got to tell you, it'll change you. So that's our third installment. Amen.